What up, what up, what up, what up? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, A Gemini Gem. Today is February 13th, 2024, and I'll be doing a reading for Gemini. What up, Gemini? What up? So the message is explain in detail. Okay? That's your message, Gemini. Explain in detail. Explain, let them know in detail. All right, so I'm going to get you an animal card and then jump into the tarot. Okay, it says Loon Intuitive, okay? It says listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved, okay? Loon Intuitive. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages for Gemini. Show me clearly. February 13th, 2024. All right, Gemini, so you have the Four of Rods, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups, okay? Let me just move this out the way. So you have Fire, Earth, Cancer, Taurus, and Water, okay? Excuse me. Okay, so Gemini, the Four of Rods, okay? This is all about celebration, okay? Some sort of, victory, okay? We see here with this, arch that is made of grapes. Those look like maybe apples, okay? So this is very abundant. Okay, grapes are a very abundant symbol. They also represent fertility and growth, okay? You're just in a very luxurious surrounding, like a lot of lush greenery, right? You can see in the background, there's a castle, okay? So the Four of Rods can talk about marriage, okay? Celebration, right? And it can also talk about your foundation, okay? Usually when you say foundation to someone, they think of their home, their family, right? So maybe you are buying a home, renovating a home, fixing up your home in some sort of way. But this is about like your loved ones, the people you love, the things that you cherish, your foundation, your home, what is in your heart, right? Then you have the Three of Pentacles, okay? This talks about being recognized, like at work, right? You're being recognized because you're so talented at what you do. You're literally creating a masterpiece and people are watching and talking and, and viewing, looking at what you create, okay? You are a master at what you're good at, very talented, very unique, gifted, okay, one of a kind, and you're creating a masterpiece, okay? Now, victory again, okay? So we had the victory and celebration here with the Four of Rods. And now here's victory again with the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is like fast movement, okay? It talks about you being in the driver's seat, you steering the ship, you in charge of the reins, right? These are like two Spanx, but just imagine like you on a horse, right? You are in control of the horse. You hold the reins, right? You tell the horse where you want to go, how fast, how slow. So, this is about some sort of speedy, fast movement, and it's also about victory. It's also about you being in charge. You're in the driver's seat. It could also talk about getting a new car, okay? So, Gemini, new home, killing it at work, new car, and then we have the Hierophant, okay? This is another card of marriage, okay? Four of Rods can talk about marriage. The Hierophant can also talk about marriage. It can also talk about some sort of, higher learning. So either going back to school or, this could be like a religious sort of organization, that sort of thing. But this is like, the Hierophant is like the Pope. He's depicted as the Pope. He's making this symbol with his hand, which is a blessing, right? And these two people are like learning from him, like getting the knowledge, okay? He has the keys which unlock higher knowledge, okay? He has 3 crowns here, okay? And then you have the Page of Cups, okay? So some sort of offer, right? So pages are young, immature energy, and they also bring in some sort of communication. I believe the Page of Cups also talks about like a dreamy type of energy, right? Like daydreaming and kind of into like your hobbies and things that you love, that sort of energy. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to read from my book. Let's see. Cups. All right. So the Page of Cups says dreamy, youthful personality, psychic, visions, imaginative games, gaze deeply, artistic, gentle, open mind. The sweet child of cups reflects all the soft and intuitive parts of your own psyche. It is moments of being carried away by the wonder of your own imagination, listening to music, reading a beautiful book, or watching an incredible film. It is feeling young and free, and above all things, feeling what is possible, okay? So we're having like things sort of being repeated, right? Because I mentioned earlier the loon, intuitive, right? Listen to the song in your soul, meaning listen to what your gut is telling you. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing, okay? And then this is just confirmation as well. This is a very youthful, intuitive person who's, daydreaming, and he's very, psychic as well, okay? Give me 1 second, and I'm going to give you some more info on the Four of Rods, okay? So the Four of Rods celebration, stability of passion, party time, summer fires and blessings, domestic bliss. The Four Wands reflects stability and strength. The element of fire is secured and celebrations commence. It is a time of summer parties, laughter. Your work has paid off in an early dividends. You can relax and enjoy. It is also nature and countryside pleasures. Okay, so a lot of celebration here, Gemini. Okay, and a lot of victory, right? Taking time to celebrate. People at work are feeling your, your talents, that sort of thing. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Wow. Oh, there's always got to be some sort of conflict, right? All right. So you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Five of Rods, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you have air, Taurus, fire, Pisces, earth. Okay. Yeah. One second. Let me double check something. Yeah, you have 2 4s here. The Emperor's number 4, and then the 4 of Rods. Okay. 4s are about manifestation, foundation, and endurance. Okay. All right, so this is definitely, I feel like, Gemini energy. This is the Queen of Swords. Okay, when her sword is upright like that, that means truth, right? So either truth has come out, or the thing about the Queen of Swords is that she has boundaries, right, set up, and she'll tell you what those boundaries are. Usually she can be a very, like, caring and loving person, but once you cross the boundaries she told you that she has, she could be very slick with her tongue. Okay, so I think that's what truth is coming out. When you cross those boundaries, she's just gonna keep hitting you in the face with truth. And it's gonna be to the point where it's like, the way that she does it is it's gonna really have you in your feelings. Like, you're gonna want to cry because she's so blunt and straightforward after you tested her. Okay. And then you have the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is Taurus energy. This could be a mother figure, or you're a mother, or your actual mom. But the Empress is like, they make it look like she's pregnant, right? So if you're not physically pregnant, then you are about to give birth to, like, a spectacular idea, right? You're coming into a lot of abundance. Okay, you see all this wheat here? I believe this is wheat. I don't know if this is wheat. Maybe I'm reaching, but it looks like it, right? So wheat talks about like grapes, like growth, harvest, okay? And the Empress, she sits in her beautiful garden with the water in the background, surrounded by wheat. She's just she has nothing to worry about. She has everything she could ever ever could hope for and want for, right? But I think some people are upset about that, and probably upset about how you spoke to them. Okay, fives are about conflict. The five of rods, the people are, it looks like they're fighting. They're not actually fighting. They're doing more arguing. And they're bitter and they're petty and they're talking behind your back and they have things to say about you, right? It's that sort of energy. But again, Gemini, a lot of intuition in this spread. This is the High Priestess. See the moon here at her feet, the moon on her crown. Moons talk about, moons talk about shadow, right? Moons talk about things being revealed and brought to the forefront. This is a very intuitive high priestess. She has the knowledge. She's very psychic. She's very intuitive. She has dreams. She has visions, okay? It's kind of like a yin yang type of energy with the black pillar and then the white one. And then there's a veil behind her. And then the scroll is kind of rolled. It's unrolled a little bit. So with the veil and the scroll, it's meaning like you have the information, but like something is hidden. Something is hidden. I don't know if you're keeping things to yourself or you haven't discovered, all of the truth yet. But again, with intuitive, right? We have intuitive here, and there, okay? And you have the Page of Pentacles, okay? Again, pages are a young type of energy, okay? And they also bring communication, okay? This Page of Pentacles is a very studious person, studying about finances and money and how to make it work, going back to school, that sort of thing, okay? I mentioned the Hierophant could be about, higher education, going back to school, but this person is really studying finances, making sure that they understand it fully so that it works in their favor, okay? What you don't see coming is the Tower, okay? This is Aries energy. This is about your foundation that, the foundation is not steady. It's wobbly, it's shaky. And when the foundation of your home is wobbly and shaky, it's going to come crumbling down, okay? The Tower is hit by, fire, not in this card, but usually there's like a lightning bolt. The crown, the top of the tower is knocked off. Okay, so again, if you're in a situation where the foundation is not solid, it's going to come crumbling down. And the Tower happens when it's time for you to move on and get on your destined path. It's karmic. It's good luck. It's meant to happen. Even though it looks chaotic and in the beginning it may be hard, it's going to lead you down to the path that you were meant to be on, okay? King of Cups. You're keeping your emotions to yourself. You don't wear your heart on your sleeve. You kind of been through all of that before, right? You may have been someone who was very emotional and expressed their emotions all the time. King of Cups has learned to keep his emotions in check. Whatever is thrown at him, he deals with. But you'll never be able to tell like how he's thinking, how he's moving. It's like a poker face, right? And then the Knight of Rods. Okay. Fast energy, or fire energy, okay? And knights are action oriented cards, so this is a knight sent out on his mission. I think this is the love him and leave him type of thing, right? You wake up in the morning and the person you just slept with is no longer there. So, and then you have the Two of Pentacles, okay? You're juggling a lot. Finances, home, personal relationships. You're keeping everything afloat, but it is a lot on your shoulders, okay? but you're doing a good job. You're taking a leap of faith, okay? You're leaving everything behind and you're taking a leap of faith. You're getting into some sort of contract, whether that be business-wise or maybe you found your soulmate, but it could be either or. All right, Gemini, drop a comment and let me know if this has resonated with you. Until the next time, take care. Peace out.